Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Games That Define Us. We are the Arcade Tokens. I am the anomaly, Will Pharaoh.
Khleo Thomas, aka Mr. Slick Living.
I am Patrick Cloud.
And we are in a ninja version. That's the sound I think when I see ninjas pop up. You be seeing it like and stuff. This is a ninja episode of Games That Define Us. I know for some that may be thinking, what is a ninja episode? We have went and found some of the games that defined us back in our past that were ninja based. We're not going to give any away right now because we want y'all to know the excitement we have for this. So before we get into it, I just got to know real quick, man. Like on a scale of like 1 to awesome, where are we ranking ninjas?
Super awesome.
Yeah. Ninjas are cool, bro. Like they're stealthy. They look cool. Like the aesthetic of a ninja is fire. Like even the most basic ninja. Like, do you consider the Foot Clan ninjas?
Yes.
And low key, except for the bug eyes, I kind of like their fits. I think they're dope.
They fit.
So yeah, ninjas are for sure super awesome.
Agreed. Ninjas over samurais, over kung fu, over monk. Just every aesthetic of fighter. That's why there's just a ninja character just thrown in every fighting game.
Very true. Yeah. Very true. Everybody in every lore has one person that wants to be a ninja. So exactly. So today we got all four of us rounding out about the ninja based games that define us. So as always, we just gonna throw this off. I think we should go with probably one of the slickest ones that wear nothing but black, got actual tactical gear for some reason. Don't know if he's a crime fighter at night because we don't really see him after 9. Khleo.
Yeah.
You're up first, sir.
To answer your question about why all the tactical gear, I'm just trying to be the 4th member of the WWE group, The Shield, if they ever come back, Will. So that's what that is. Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, if he ever comes back from AEW, Seth Rollins, that kind of thing. Moving on.
Just take Dean's spot and just keep moving.
Oh, I love that. Even better. Even better. I'll just take Dean Ambrose's spot. We're just kidding, Dean. We love you. We don't. All right. So my favorite ninja game of all time is for the Sega. It's a game that I played. I was in the hospital, surgery, and my parents brought the Sega to the hospital for me to play this game. Khadeem, do you remember that? There's pictures of that.
I remember something very, very similar to that.
Yeah, there's pictures of me in the hospital bed after the surgery, and you're there, and you could see the game on the screen in the back, and it was a game called Shinobi. One of my favorites. I think a lot of people's favorites. You ask any OG guy who had a Sega, like who's like 40 right now, they had this game. I don't know what it was about Shinobi being one of those games that like every person with a Sega console, they had it, they've seen it. I love the play style. I don't really know the character's name like that, but he had some really, really special attacks. He had this like lightning shuriken that he could throw at people, and like a lightning bolt would follow it all the way through. He definitely had an instant kill for one of his moves. It's a classic. It's an overall classic. Of course, they tried to reboot the franchise a little bit later on and give us the one for the PS2, which we've talked about before. He had the dope-ass scarf that would follow him all around. You had to fight a demonized helicopter. Crazy, but you had to kill people in order to feed the sword so you could stay healthy. Whole different thing that went on with that. But Shinobi's up there for me. Look at him. Look at him, bro. Like the lightning is striking. Look at boom, shuriken hits the wall. Shuriken hits the wall.
Bro, it was the eyes.
Look at that.
Yeah, bro. It was the eyes that got you. Like every cover you'd always see. It was such a determined type, like the eyebrows, you just be like, yo, I gotta play. He with the shits. Yeah. Every time you saw him, you're like, yo, I know it.
It doesn't look like a lot of other games on that. I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't know if it's the art, but it just looked like the clothes looked so much more realistic.
Yeah. Like the gameplay was so cool. Like it was just like you felt low key like a ninja. Because like you said, it didn't really move like any other games.
For sure a classic. And so you guys, I'm assuming, have or have not played this one?
Oh yeah. No, not later, not until later versions of this game.
Got it. This is a game I would love for us to play, when we introduce maybe a new version of, games that define us, where I could pull it up, everybody get a chance to kind of get their hands on the controls and see if they like it. This is for sure one of those ones, man.
Yes, very much down to revisit the world of Shinobi on Sega Genesis. That was one of my favorites too, especially Sega Genesis Classic. So Appreciate you bringing in Shinobi.
Were there?
Huh?
How many of these were there?
A lot of them.
Yeah, Shinobi went on for quite some time. I think within the Dreamcast. I mean, excuse me, within the Sega realm. Let me see.
I don't even think he originally started on Sega either.
Let's see.
Yes, he brought the 3D version.
He brought the PS2 version, for sure.
Okay, so that was way later. This was on the original Genesis.
Sega Genesis. Yep.
And I think they had some on like the regular Nintendo before it came out too.
Most likely, there's a handheld version. Khadeem, would you like to co-sign that if there was, Khadeem?
Listen, there isn't. All right.
Okay.
Not that I know of. I'm pretty sure it might got it released with something, but no. All right.
Okay.
Stop it.
Just
Stop
want to make sure
disrespecting
we show
handhelds.
love to your handhelds, Khadeem. That's all.
Stop it. Not disrespecting my handhelds.
All righty then. Okay. Well, Khadeem says the handhelds are disrespected. Why don't we let you go ahead and go next? What is your ninja game that you're bringing today?
Yeah, I'm going handheld. Since we're disrespecting handheld, I was gonna go with it. I was gonna go with Ninja Gaiden Black. But you know what? I think I need to go ahead and start talking about these handheld games that people keep sleeping on. And the game I'm bringing up is Ninja 5-0, aka Ninja Cop.
What is this?
That is a Ninja Cop, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
All right, let me give you some gameplay. Let me give you a synopsis. Obviously, you're running around. You're a ninja. You're trying to save people, and at the same time, you're a cop. You work for the feds. All right.
You have a wire.
Yeah. You got a wiretap. That being said, let's look at the gameplay. Look, it's on the Game Boy Advance. On the Game Boy Advance.
You played this for more than 5 minutes?
Look, first of all, the way he swings from to get on top of the ledge is one of the dope things. He just shot a damn fireball.
I ain't gonna lie, this game look fire as fuck for like a handheld.
Look at this. Look at
like,
the moves.
I definitely will be playing this on a handheld.
Oh shit! He held the dude's hostage and said, "Don't shoot." That was fire. Okay, I like that.
Look at
bro. Handheld wise, this is fire. Yeah.
Look how
this is on what Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance. So he swings.
Oh hell yeah!
He swings from ledge to ledge, and at the same time, you really can catch people slipping, like for real. So, don't knock this game. Do not knock the handheld. This game is one of the gems that people don't talk about much on the Game Boy Advance.
It's because of the name, Ninja 5-0. Like what?
Ninja Cop is that name is just ass.
Yes,
but is it wrong that I low key want to see that as a television show?
A ninja police officer will.
Ninja 5-0 coming to CBS prime time 7 p.m.
Nope.
Look at him slowly work. You got to work through the levels, slowly but surely. Get to each person, and yeah. Like again, it's pretty straightforward. It's a Game Boy Advance game. Like, what do you expect?
But this is though prime example as to why marketing is everything. Because of the fact that it says Ninja 5-0, that's why it doesn't get the respect it should. Yeah. This is a great looking game. But if you named it something else, I think you would have gotten a lot of more people on this.
I really enjoyed The Messenger, so I could see how this could be enjoyable. But
right.
I don't know the aesthetic of cops. Like the thing about ninjas is like, yeah, the aesthetic of the ninja itself and the weapons and the outfit is one thing, but one thing that we always loved about ninja is where they are. You know what I mean? They're always jumping from these on the rooftops of these beautifully architectured Japanese buildings. Like where they are with the cherry blossoms and like it's just beautiful. So if you put that in the cop aesthetic, it's just like ugh.
But here's one of the bosses right here. Here's one of the bosses.
Yeah, he looks like he should be on a bridge with a bunch of like white flowers, all behind him, but he's in a construction.
He's in New York City, bro. Like it's weird.
It's Ninja Cop. You don't need
cops. That's the thing. This sounds like what I hate to say that. This sounds like a movie Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Absolutely.
He'd be the ninja for no reason. Like, why didn't you cast an Asian person? Well,
yeah.
No, it's for sure Steven Seagal. For sure Steven Seagal. This is Steven Seagal's movie.
Nah. The setting is not the movie though. Not the setting. That's too much movement for Steven Seagal.
That's also true.
Hey, it's it's nothing but cuts from scene to scene. He'll get it done.
But no, I will say though, the gameplay does look quite amazing.
It is. It is a very. It's a very fun game. I will say that. Just the way that his mechanics from swinging from ledge to ledge. You got to save the hostages. You know, you just pretty much go through every single level. It's nothing too crazy. But there you go. I'm bringing Ninja 5-0. Not disrespecting portables.
We're not disrespecting portables. We're disrespecting portables branding names and Ninja 5-0.
I like this outfit though.
Right.
But it's more than the outfit, you know.
Yeah. So,
well, let's give it its respect because Ninja 5-0 is now seen as one of the most sought-after games for the Game Boy Advance. IGN listing it as extremely rare. By 2013, it was listed as one of the most expensive handheld games, noting that a copy of that game being sold on eBay was for $70, while the boxed version, Prime, never touched, unopened, went for $200.
Wow. I will say I am a fan of the swinging chain and the outfit changes.
Yeah, exactly. So of course you get power. You level up each. Yeah, you level up every single time, and you start getting stronger. The more and more he's on level 3 right now. You can see the level 3 on the bottom left. So now he's actually shooting fireballs at people. You know what I mean? Like he gets stronger.
So this is Mega Man.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you get hit, you lose a little bit of your power, obviously. So the best, obviously, you're a ninja. You're not supposed to get touched. But the swinging mechanic and everything else, it really works. It just really works as a game, mechanic-wise.
I feel like it's not as hard as Shinobi.
No, it's not as difficult. If you take your time with it, you can for sure do it. It's not impossible to beat.
That is why I like it.
Yeah. I'm digging.
There you go.
I am digging it. All right then. Well, I guess I will go next on this train of ninjas.
Ninja?
Ninja. Doo-doo-doo. We're sticking though with Konami.
Okay.
Don't know if you would necessarily call this the traditional ninja, but just hear me out, okay? Now this comes from a very rich and pure legacy. I'm talking about just people swear behind this game franchise. Just so much.
You don't.
And it's so confusing. 3 is 1, 7 is number 2, and then chapter 18 is the 3rd movie. But hey, if you love it, you love it. But this is an expansion of that franchise. And the game I'm talking about is Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
The disrespect.
Now hear me out. Hear me out, guys. Right. Dope character in the Metal Gear Solid franchise. Can we agree?
Yes.
He's up there.
Okay.
Up there? How? What? With who?
I will say this: what they did to him about turning him into a robot, I wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? They kind of turned him into a robot.
They didn't even do it in the traditional sense of what we know to happen actually in the lore of it. Like Shadow Fox and Gray Fox, like there's a robot guy in the very first Metal Gear game. Yeah. It's one of Snake's old partners who had to go through that change, and he didn't really know who he was. I don't think they even did that for Raiden in this game. They went into a whole different direction of the story.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna just shut up and let Will have his moment.
There's that, but by all means, Will, he is a dope character. Like the design of him is dope as hell. Just didn't understand storyline, but go ahead.
Right, but who does understand the storyline of Metal Gear Solid?
Stop it.
It's like you asking me to make sense of Kingdom Hearts. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
No one, not even they could actually make sense of that. That's not fair, Will.
Don't compare the two. That's disrespectful.
I mean, just throwing that out there. But this was a great hack and slash game. This, for those in the lore, this took place like 4 years after Guns of the Patriot.
So which is Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yeah, so that's the setting that we're in right now. But this was like a very great hack and slash game, using Raiden, being able to upgrade him, doing tactical training, the whole 9, man. It was just like
I don't like his heels. Sorry,
he has like high heels on.
He has high heels.
It is not high heels.
He's holding the sword with his toes and kicking with it.
I don't know what's happening. So
you learn different moves, like with electricity. You continue to upgrade him. It's kind of like, think of like Marvel Avengers, but with one character, and he's a ninja.
Like he's dope. He's dope. Don't get me
great fighting styles. Yeah. This was I love this game. Like it was a great. It's kind of like, if I really had to compare it, it's kind of like Hyrule Warriors and stuff like that. Like if you're a fan of it and you want to play it, you'll enjoy it. But I'm not putting it up there as like, yo, you gotta play this to understand Metal Gear Solid. Like, no, completely pass over that. But
Exactly.
if you want a good beat 'em up with a dope character and a pretty good storyline, this is it. You can't beat this, and especially right now, this is dope. Look at it. This is the beginning stages too. This ain't even him like zooted all the way up.
Yeah, this is for sure really early in the game. But like I said, it's a great game. Great. You know.
All I gotta ask is, where was I? Because I feel like I missed out on all of this. When this dropped, I was just like, another Metal Gear game. I wasn't like really about to jump on it like that. And I kept hearing how like, Khadeem and Khleo talk about it. Like people kept saying it was random and dumb. So I never gave it the chance, but I do specifically remember there being a cutscene of Raiden in one of the Metal Gear games that I was playing, where he like killed one of those gecko-looking things with the webbed feet, and I was like, "This dude is dope! Like he should have his own movie, game, all of that." And for some reason, I didn't play this, but this looks crazy.
Yeah, so just like how you said, it was marketed like a Metal Gear game. So I was on the same train. I'm like, yo, I haven't played the other one, so I'm not gonna get it. That was my whole thing. It wasn't even about like it sucked or anything. It was just like I don't know the story, so I don't want to go jumping in not knowing. But my cousin got it, and so I didn't know it was this. I thought it was like the next chapter in Metal Gear, and he was like, no, it's like a hack and slash. And man, as soon as he let me play, I went and bought it immediately.
Lit.
Yeah, these like the cutscenes.
Okay.
And you get to fight like the machines and stuff too.
With the black twins?
Yeah, the black twins from remind me of the Matrix, honestly.
Oh,
shit, Metal Gear.
Just let it play. That's Metal Gear?
That's a Metal Gear. I think it's Metal Gear Ray, I believe.
Okay, so what is Metal Gear?
It's just a robot.
Yep. It's
a robot. Okay. It's a huge. It was supposed to be used for war and stuff like that. Technically, think of it as a nuclear warhead that countries were trying to get a hold of to take out other countries. Think of it as that.
So is Solid a Metal Gear because he's like a weapon basically made for like?
No,
Jesus.
Don't work like that.
So why is it called Metal Gear Solid?
Oh whoa.
I mean that was the first time that Solid Snake showed up. So
exactly.
That was the first game that Solid Snake showed up. Because there was games. Oh wow.
Oh.
Handheld.
Oh.
Not handheld. Stop it. It was on the.
There was
Amiga.
a Game Boy game.
I know, but it was on the Amiga. There was on a lot of other consoles that there's old school, the original Metal Gear games.
Oh, I rented this game before. I just completely forgot.
Nice.
I did not miss this game. I rented it. Cause you don't forget shit like that. I for sure remember old Scissor Boy.
What, you
gave
it a business or what?
Time to fight him.
Yeah. Gave you that business, Pat?
Huh?
You gave you that business?
No, I remember that cutscene because this is really early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's real early.
Yeah.
I for sure at least played this level.
Yeah, man, but this was a dope game. Like I said, I like the story. Like it wasn't like in the full lore of Metal Gear and stuff like that. Like you can see, obviously, it's disrespectful, but it's like Star Wars: The Apprentice. It didn't have nothing to do with the movie and stuff like that, but it was a great game. It was a great adaptation into a franchise that's already been built, and I feel the same about Metal. What's the name of it? Metal Gear Rise. Y'all should give it a chance and play it. You should stream it and let folks know so it can redeem itself.
I'll play it.
Tripping.
I'll run it. I gotta be 4 though before I go back and play this, but I'll do it.
I gotta at least give this series a try. Just hanging out with you guys. You guys gave Mario a chance. I'm gonna play 5. I already downloaded it. I'm gonna see what's up.
5 is dope. If you can go back and play 3, that'd be pretty dope too. 3's up there. I love
Snake Eater.
Snake Eater's fire.
It is.
I can find a lot of them on PlayStation.
I know there's not a lot on there, but nope, he's fighting Metal Gear.
You gotta fight the damn Metal Gear.
You gotta fight Metal Gears in here, the whole thing, bro. Like that's why I said I loved this game. This was a dope, straight to the point type of game. So, but yeah, so that was my ninja that defined me. Like I said, a little outside the traditional sense, but a ninja nonetheless. So, Pat, would you like to give us the final ninja for this episode?
I will. Okay, so this game is supremely slept on. It was, as far as I know, there might have been sequels, I'm not sure, but this was on the PlayStation 1 in 1998, and this was literally a ninja game that was called Ninja. All
That's
right.
it.
Ninja Shadow of the Darkness. This was the follow-up of Tomb Raider. It's funny that they threw that on. I forgot that they threw that on the
Had to
cover,
put it on the board so they knew.
just so you know. But this was just a very buyable cover for me. I mean, the
Yeah.
dude was just—he was balancing on the logo with the moon in the back. Super basic timeline. You know, the evil forces took over the land. But what I like about this game, which I found I didn't really like about future ninja games, is that this ninja game followed no ninja rules. He wasn't sneaking. He wasn't doing none of that. It was basically like a beat 'em up. But it was just dope because it took place in Japan. They gave you different weapons that you can choose between, different things that you can throw. There was a big magic element as well as bombs. And it was just really cool because it was really like a almost like a Zelda. But it was just cool because you can upgrade. There was like puzzles, and it was just very straightforward. It was a very pick up and play type of game, and just the aesthetic of it was what won us. Like it was just like, look at that, like you're just going, these buff lumberjacks just jump off of logs and start fighting you with an axe. Like it was just cool, and the more you learned, there was like boss fights. It was really just I mean, honestly, it was just a very, like I always say, meat and potatoes ninja game. You ain't sneaking around, you just using your karate to fire on people. And I would just love to see this remastered, maybe with like a co-op or something like that. Um, but yeah, I just remember like the sound design and the music, and it's Zelda. It's Zelda if you were a ninja. And
Yes.
I see it. I see it.
Yeah, I see
and
it.
what's cool is like he's just throwing the stars and the knives. What's cool is like I like games that are just like, because I overanalyze everything, and I'm the first to just be like, this makes no sense. Why would this happen? Why would blah 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 blah. And I love games that just make no sense. They're just games. Like literally, like this level makes no, that gate just opened on a cliff, and the checkpoints is like a fan. Like it's brainless. You don't really even have to think about it. And he was purple. That was a big deal. I don't know why. Like all ninjas are either black or white, but he was just this purple ninja. And you see, there's just like other things that don't make sense, like that spinning blade. But yeah, it was just a cool, solid
You just get
ass.
caught in a. Was that a bear trap?
There's something right there.
That is a
there,
bear
there are
trap.
absolutely bear traps laid out there, Pat. There are bear traps on this ground.
It's just everything. It's just literally a ninja video.
Okay. All right. This is a lot. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
This is a lot.
This is a lot of work for a ninja, and I'm not mad at it.
It gets very difficult. Also, just the amount of enemies that you can, like, even in this small clip with just within the level, you saw already 4 or 5 enemies, and it's just, look at that, just like between people just running up on you and you just smacking everybody. There's also thwomps, whatever that thing was behind you, like, spinning blades, just like puzzles. It's just, like I said, like the more you explain it, the more you realize you're just saying very basic video game stuff. And
The
that's
first thing I noticed about when this game started, the font looked very familiar to me. Khadeem, doesn't that
Yep,
look
it's
just
Wu-Tang.
like the Wu-Tang font?
It's Wu-Tang Shaolin style font. I was gonna let Pat finish, but absolutely that's the same font.
Didn't the same company
Is
make
it the
that
same
game?
company?
I don't think so. I don't think ADOs had anything to do with that. I could be wrong, but it could have just been a basic ass font that people were using for any type of Shinobi ninja game.
But it looked like exactly the same screen.
It was no, it was the same. It was absolutely the same font.
All right.
And this is kind of the same build as the Wu-Tang game too.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, I'd never played this game, never heard of it, but I can understand when we were kids and this was there, bro, for sure. As Pat called it, that's a game you see at the store. They got the dude standing on the cover on his own logo.
So
Yeah, that's
viable.
getting copped. I'd have thought,
Yeah.
oh, look, it's a new Shinobi game. That would have been my first thought of like what that was, for sure.
Is
Yeah.
there any possibility of finding this game, Khadeem?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can play it tomorrow if you wanted to.
I gotta figure this out because
Yeah. But
that
that's
is-
dope. That I gotta say, that is a definitely dope game to bring back. This was definitely a blockbuster rental for me. But
oh, you
like you
played
said, yeah, I
Really?
definitely remember this.
Remember
Yeah, I remember it being in PlayStation Magazine. It was one of the covers.
You are literally the only person I've ever met to even touch this game. It was
Yeah.
like you said, like if you didn't have the magazine, it wasn't something that had commercials or anything. The biggest clout that it had was following up Tomb Raider. But at that point, niggas was looking for Tomb Raider 2. So
Yeah, bro, literally, like take out the PlayStation side of the cover. That was what was in the magazine, and then just at the bottom, like where it was coming, what time when it was dropping and stuff. And it was just like, yo, you saw, like you said, you saw this, and that part. It was like, bro, I'm sold. If I see it at Blockbuster, I'm confident. And like you said, meat and potatoes, straight to it.
This man's
like,
fighting
yo,
a crab. He is
Oh,
fighting
exactly.
a crab.
the giant beast was a big part of this too. That was great because you
Look at
know
the crab.
being a kid,
Oh my god.
fighting the giant, obviously there's giant spiders and all that kind of stuff, and then they all shrivel up when you're done. But like seeing old games come back and just adapt to the times perfectly. Like I don't know if you guys have played the new Crash yet. I couldn't wait. I was gonna wait for PS5, but I downloaded.
Is it worth it?
It is. First of all, it's by far the best Crash game because it's difficult. If you go back and play the other Crash games, like there are parts that are hard, but like Crash is very like it's for kids. Like we struggled when we were kids, and it's very difficult. But the dopest thing is that they just adapted to the times perfectly. Like this is a Crash game that you can change skins. Like if you really like go in on a level, you can get the one with the leather jacket. You can get an old caveman version. I just worked.
I saw that one.
I just worked really hard on the volcano level to get a dinosaur version of Crash. Like literally, it's so dope. So the fact that they were able to use, they brought the same exact format back, but you had different things to do in every level. There's an inverse of every level. There's like different things that you can do to keep the replay value up and to keep you playing for a reason, so that you can change outfits and get different weapons. This would be a game that I really hope does that same thing, because I feel like if you brought this back with outfit, obviously like DLC and outfit changes, I feel like this could be a great multiplayer game also, because it's just like no other ninja game you expect to play. You're just taking head ups with everybody.
Yeah.
But his roundhouse kick game is vicious.
Oh yeah, he's trying to pick it up now.
Ooh,
Okay.
Was he raiding?
Fire? Yeah, they all got special powers and stuff that they
Got
can
the
use.
magic too. Yeah. So yeah, you got
Uh-oh.
bomb.
He got the sword now. Oh, now it's game over now.
Yep.
Yep, that was all bare. So you can only imagine, like, obviously it took us a long time to get anywhere in gaming when we were like younger. So when we were bare knuckle, fighting all these people for levels and levels, and then you start getting those weapons, you start getting the different swords and all the things that you can. Oh, it was over.
Yeah.
Run it back, bro. If you're listening, EDOs, whoever bought your company, most likely it was Microsoft.
I think it was Square.
Square bought it?
Square Enix.
Oh yeah, y'all should definitely make this then.
Oh yeah, you're right, because the Tomb Raider game.
Tomb
was Square.
Raider, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's over there. Same thing with Soul Reaver. When we gonna get Soul Reaver back? But that's another.
Man.
That's a top. That's a top for another day. That's
That it is, because we got to get ourselves prepared for now. Play, download, delete, obliterate,
Assassinate.
ninja, huh?
Assassinate.
Assassinate.
Assassinate. There you go. Doo-doo-doo. Which one will not be strong enough to survive?
I'll go first.
Patrick San, you are.
I was actually planning on playing this one, but after seeing my own again, I got very excited. So I'm gonna download Metal Gear Rising.
Mm.
That looks fire, and I feel like that they need to. Obviously, they're gonna bring the Metal Gear franchise into PS5, but
Pat, before you continue with that, sorry, but Konami is pretty much almost out. They're almost out of the video game business at this point. Konami barely even makes video games anymore. They keep remake or keep pushing out old Castlevania games, but they have not made anything new in quite some time. So before
you think Metal Gear's done? Is that what the whole fan base thinks?
Hideo Kojima is not with Konami anymore, so I think they probably still own the rights to the game. There's a lot going on that end. So before
nobody's waiting for this.
No one's holding their breath on another Metal Gear Solid. Nobody.
Only because Kojima's not there. Like he's not. So it's not his story anymore. And then as soon as the last Metal Gear dropped, they did a Metal Gear like zombie game.
A Metal Gear Survive, which is off. Pat, hold on. Before we even continue with this, Metal Gear Survive was so bad, you literally had to pay for an extra save slot. I wish I was joking.
I'm sorry.
I wish I was an extra save slot. If you want to save the game twice and have different saves, of course, you get far enough in the game and you want to make sure you can go back to a certain point, you got to pay for it.
That's bold.
That's very bold. Anyway,
that's a whole part of the game that you don't even think money's gonna creep over into.
Right.
Yep.
Like my
but they were like, oh no, we gonna tax your ass for the save.
Like, fam, I don't have to play your game. That's the biggest thing.
Bro, but like to be like, yo, let me save at this point. Please insert credit card information. What?
Like I'm sending you to the PlayStation store. Hold on, real quick. Wait, why?
But like you would think your game, bro.
Yeah.
Like you.
Wow, you're crazy for that. But Metal Gear had a lot of weird crossovers. They were in Ape Escape. You remember that? They were popular.
Yeah, that was in 3 time. But go ahead.
I mean, they could turn a negative thing into a positive. Like if no one was really feeling this Revengeance, that might be the best way to continue without the creator. Nobody was really feeling it when he was a part of it. So do something with Raiden. Do a little off series with Raiden to bring people back, and I feel like that's the safest way to do it without the originator. But who knows? But either way, that look fire. I'm gonna download it. I'm gonna play Ninja Shadow of the Darkness. I know what Shinobi did for gaming, so I'm gonna delete Revenge of Shinobi. But I know that it had a bunch of other games, and then I hope Ninja 5.0 doesn't have a sequel. But
you gonna assassinate my boy like that?
Gonna be assassinated with the advanced knife.
I'm going play. I'm going. Because then if I assassinate Metal Gear Rising, that's it for Metal Gear completely, right?
Man,
I would do that.
You know you're not finna assassinate that. Put that in play. You know what you want to do.
Exactly. You're not doing that to Rising. It's fine. You're not getting rid of Metal Gear. You're not getting rid of it.
Y'all backed me into a corner, man. I'm gonna play Ninja. I'm gonna download Metal Gear Rising. I'll delete Shinobi because there's several of them, and then I'll get rid of Ninja 5.0.
I'm about to assassinate across the board.
Yeah, you can take this fake ass ginger ninja and shove it, bro.
Stop disrespecting Ninja Cop.
What's his name? Let's look up his name. I want to know his name.
He's a Fed, but what of it?
Listen, mine is just a smidget different. I am playing Metal Gear Rising. I'm actually going to try to see if that's on PS4 so I can download it. I'm going to download Ninja just because it was like... Actually, no. I will be honest. I'm going to download Shinobi. Shinobi is fire.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna be honest. Shinobi, I like Ninja, but Shinobi is just, man. I've never not played that and not had a good time. I'm just gonna delete Ninja for the sake of this. No disrespect to it or anything like that, because that is something that I think should get a redo and a bring back. And co-op just sounds dope from Pat's point. And yeah, just out of all the ninjas, I'm only assassinating Ninja 5.0 just because I don't think he can whoop any of the rest of these ninjas' asses because he's a sellout.
Stop disrespecting Joe Osugi?
Osagi.
Stop disrespecting Joe Osagi, the ninja cop.
Why a basic ass name like Joe? Why?
You know what's crazy?
Does this help? Does that cover help?
No, put it back. What I was gonna say was, it's crazy because their sprinkled idea that's like, this is what's gonna separate them, of him being a cop was really the only thing that ruined it. If you look at this design without the 5-0, the ninja's dope.
He's fine.
He's really cool, but if you take away the 5-0 and just called it ninja, I feel like I would play this game. But it's really just the cop thing that they added, and the fact that
man, look at him
in like New York City.
It takes away from it. Just sounds like a bad Jean-Claude Van Damme film.
That's what I'm saying. Look at that. That looks dope. That art is sick.
I'm about to say, the funny part about the art, and what funny that you say that, the U.S. box art was illustrated by Julia Giles, who designed Konami packaging such as Castlevania and the Metal Gear franchises. So that box art is
so she's a heavy hitter.
Yeah, like scroll up.
Look at the stuff that's happening behind him. This is like some old school Dragon Ball Z stuff.
Like if this said Ninja Shadow of Darkness or Shadows of Fire, oh, I'd have bought this like that.
Yep.
The fact it say Ninja Cop, I'm like, I know
Ninja Cop.
Shit.
How about Ninja 5-0? How about that? That's
the first thing I think of is him pulling up in a cop car as a ninja, and I'm like,
and instead of him like reaching back in to grab his baton and slide it back in, he got to reach in there and grab the katana. Like, nah, bro.
You know, it's like a shotgun, like in the middle, the little middle thing, right above the cop thing. It's just his katana sitting up there.
And you know he would not be pro BLM. Let's be honest.
You know,
right?
You know it.
And then also too, he works for the FBI.
Yeah, he does.
That's not 5-0.
Hey, but over
FBI
here,
is not 5-0, is it?
That's bigger 5-0.
No, that's the feds. That's the feds.
I know, that's what Khadeem kept saying. That's the feds.
But that's not 5-0, so you're not even using the term correctly.
Bad title. Great game.
That title ruined its chances of being a great game. Because like you said, when you showed the gameplay, looked amazing. So, but Khadeem, what is your choice for?
Oh, my choices. Playing Metal Gear Rising easily. Got to keep that going. I'm downloading Ninja Cop. Ninja Cop gonna stay with me forever.
You don't want to even play that. That's the crazy thing.
I want to play it. I've already played it all the time. I turn on my DS and play it all the time. It's amazing.
If I had a Game Boy Advance, I would probably get this because of the gameplay, not the name.
Exactly. The gameplay's incredible. I'm letting you know.
Yes.
I'm going to delete Revenge of Shinobi just because, again, Shinobi. I'm more of a Ninja Gaiden type of guy. Way more of a Ninja Gaiden growing up. And yeah, Ninja. I can assassinate Ninja. Shadow of Darkness. He can go.
My purple.
He can go.
No, the purple ninja got ninja stars in his chest.
What do you mean, Khadeem? That's like Rain. That could have been a Rain origin story from Mortal Kombat. You don't know.
Nope.
And you just killed it off. It's in the forest. You saw it.
Stop.
Man, that's how you
Khadeem,
sold Ninja out
bro.
for the feds.
Wow, I thought I knew you, bro.
Don't make me pull up this Ninja Cop play.
The Fed cop. All right, bro. The Fed ninja is who you going with. All right. I see you. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, that has been another jam-packed episode of Games That Define Us, the ninja version. I think we all had some great ninjas. Some had ridiculous titles and horrible branding, but nonetheless, I think we all came with 4 games anyone should try to go find in the library of video games and revisit. Come see why they were defining games for us. But make sure that you like, subscribe, turn on your notifications for everything All Def Gaming, Arcade Tokens, individual Khleo Thomas, Thaddeus, Patrick Cloud, and myself, Will Pharaoh. And make sure you comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know who your favorite ninja was. As always, we are the Arcade Tokens Ninjas. I am the anomaly, Pharaoh-san.
Khleo Thomas, aka Mr. Slick Living.
That son.
And we'd like to thank Thaddeus-san for always supplying us with the master chi of the tech. And we will catch you next time.